If the scale is the only thing you're measuring here, you're missing most of the story. I'm Dr. Paul Miranda, board-certified family medicine, obesity medicine physician, founder of Summit Medical Health. This is Commandment 10, the final commandment, beyond the scale. We're ending here intentionally because everything we've built across the previous 9 commandments, the protein, the hydration, the lifting, the sleep, the food quality, the dose discipline, none of it shows up completely on a scale. And if the scale is your only metric, you will quit a program that is actually working. The scale measures one thing, the sum of your fat, muscle, water, bone, and organ tissues all at a single point in time. That's it. It does not tell you whether you're losing fat or muscle. It does not tell you whether your insulin resistance is improved. It does not tell you whether your cardiovascular risk has dropped. It does not tell you whether you're building the metabolic foundation that makes results permanent. A patient can lose 10 pounds of muscle and gain 5 pounds of fat, and the scale will show 5-pound weight loss. The patient is moving in the wrong direction metabolically. The scale is telling them they're winning. The opposite is also true. The patient can be losing fat and gaining muscle from resistance training, retaining water from salty meal, or a hard workout, and the scale shows no change or goes up. That patient is winning. The scale is telling them they're failing. I've watched patients quit that are working because the scale didn't move for them for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. That is one of the most frustrating things I see in obesity medicine because the data was there. They just weren't looking in the right place. In emergency medicine, we don't manage patients by one number. We look at the full picture, the vitals, the labs, the exam findings, the history, trajectory over time. Metabolic health is no different. One number, especially one as noisy and as misleading as daily body weight, is not clinically a good picture. It is a single data point, and you deserve the complete picture. This is what the commandment gives you. What you should be measuring instead. Here are the metrics that actually tell you whether your program is working or not. Waist circumference. Measure at the level of your navel first. First thing in the morning before eating. This is the single best proxy for visceral fat, the metabolic dangerous fat that surrounds your organs, drives insulin resistance, cardiovascular disease, and inflammation. A shrinking waistline means that you are losing the fat that matters most, regardless of what the scale says. Target of, for men, under 40 inches, women, under 35. Strength. Are you lifting more than you were 4 weeks ago? Can you do more reps at the same weight? Are everyday tasks, like carrying groceries, going up in stairs, getting up from the floor, easier than they were? Strength is the most direct measure of whether you're preserving muscle during weight loss. And muscle preservation is the difference between temporary results and a permanent metabolic shift. If you're losing weight, getting weaker, something is wrong. If you're losing weight and getting stronger, you're doing it right. Energy level. This is one of the most underrated things out there. Patients who are losing fat, sleeping well, eating adequate protein, staying hydrated, report a consistent pattern of improved energy during the day. If your energy is tanking, that's data. It tells us something needs adjustment. Protein may be insufficient, sleep may be disrupted, dose may need to be adjusted. Energy is a clinical signal. Track it. Lab values. This is where having a program looks at the biochemistry. Fasting glucose levels come down, hemoglobin A1C is improving, triglycerides are dropping, HDL is rising, inflammatory markers are decreasing. These numbers tell you what's happening at the metabolic level inside your cells, inside your arteries, where the real disease process lives. A patient whose labs are normalizing is getting healthier, whether the scale cooperates or not. At Summit, we run quarterly labs for exactly the same reason. We want biochemical proof that this program is working. Last one. How are your clothes fitting? It's simple, practical, honest. Your body composition is changing even when the scale is not. Clothes don't lie. Here's what I want you to do starting today. Every 4 weeks, not every day, take 4 measurements. Your waist circumference, a strength benchmark, pick one exercise and track it. Squats, bench press, jumping jacks, whatever you want. Let's look at a subjective energy score of 1 to 10 And if you can, let's look at your recent lab values, what we talked about. Log them. Look at the trend over 90 days. That trend tells you more that the program is working than anything else, not the number on the scale on a Tuesday morning after a salty dinner. Scale is one data point, and use it as one data point, not as the verdict. We start the series with Commandment 1, be consistent, take your injections weekly, same day, same time. We're going to end with Commandment 10, measure what actually matters. Between those two commandments is an entire framework that separates a program with lasting results from one that produces temporary weight loss and eventual regain. GLP-1 medication is the most powerful metabolic tool available right now, but tools don't produce results. Programs do. Structure does. Education does. This is why these 10 commandments exist. This is why Summit Metabolic exists. You now have a complete framework. 10 commandments, 10 clinical principles, built by a physician who has spent 20 years watching what works and what doesn't. He has walked it. He has lived it. The only thing left here is to use it. Commandment 10. Beyond the scale tracks strength, waist, energy, and labs, not just weight. I'm Dr. Paul Miranda. This is Summit Metabolic Health. If this series has been valuable, subscribe, share it with someone who needs it, and visit summitmetabolichealth.com to learn about working with us directly. It's been an honor walking you through all 10 commandments. I'll see you on the other side.